The doctor at the door. Deep in the heart of the Sunnywood Forest, a cat named Barnaby sat with a very loud, very rumbly tummy. He watched the colorful birds fluttering high up in their grand birdhouse. "Oh, how I wish I could reach those birds," he sighed. He wasn't thinking about making friends. He was thinking about his lunch. Barnaby knew he couldn't climb the smooth trunk of the birdhouse without being spotted. He needed a plan. While rummaging through a dusty old trunk in a nearby garden, he found a pair of round spectacles and a shiny black leather bag. "Aha!" he meowed. "I shall pretend to be a doctor." Barnaby put on the glasses, which sat right on the tip of his pink nose. He smoothed down his fur and stood up straight. Looking at his reflection in a puddle, he felt very clever. He grabbed the bag and marched toward the birdhouse, trying his best to look like someone who knew all about medicine. When he reached the birdhouse, Barnaby cleared his throat and gave a gentle, polite knock. "Good morning, dear friends," he called out in his softest, kindest voice. "I heard there was a bit of a sniffle in this neighborhood. Dr. Barnaby is here to help." Inside the birdhouse, a little sparrow named Pip heard the knocking. He hopped over to the window and peeked out. He saw the glasses and the bag, but he also saw 2 pointy ears and a long, twitching tail. Pip narrowed his eyes. He wasn't convinced by this doctor at all. Barnaby held up his bag and smiled, showing just a few too many teeth. "I have special bird vitamins and warm tea in my bag," he lied. "If you just open the door and let me in, I can make sure everyone is feeling their very best. A doctor's visit is just what you need." Pip turned to his friend, a bright yellow finch named Sora. "Do you see that?" Pip whispered. "That doctor has whiskers and a very long tail. I don't think he's here to give us vitamins." Sora nodded in agreement. "He looks like a cat in a costume to me," she chirped quietly. Sora hopped to the window to address the visitor. "Thank you for coming, Dr. Barnaby," she called out clearly. "It is very kind of you to worry about us. We certainly appreciate your offer of vitamins and tea, but we have a special rule in this house." "The rule is," Sora continued, "that we feel our very best when cats stay on the ground and birds stay in the trees. We are all perfectly healthy, and we will stay that way as long as you keep your distance." Barnaby's ears flopped down. His trick had failed. Barnaby trudged back down the tree, grumbling about his empty stomach. Pip and Sora watched him go, feeling very proud of themselves. They knew that just because someone wears a fancy suit or carries a bag, it doesn't mean they are who they say they are. It's always best to be wise and stay safe.